Hey everybody, it's True Zero back again with the PlanetSide 2 beta on the PS4. Last time we were looking at the continent of Koltir, and that's pretty much the noob continent, but I thought I'd bring us to a more exciting place. Now, obviously, if you look around, this is the warp gate, so there's not much going on, just people getting ready to go and fight and things of that nature. But right now, I'm on Indar, and this location is probably one of the most active locations on the U.S. server right now. If you're looking for a fight, Indar is the place to go. I had a lot of people asking me on Twitter what kind of faction do I play for and what suits do I usually use. I usually play as a heavy assault and I usually play as the Vanu, although I do play all factions. I'd like to jump from faction to faction just to try to learn the different aspects of each one and kind of roll with each group because they all have different groups that play together, and I wanted to see how their tactics are and how they like to play the game. But anyways, let's get back to the continent. Now, Indar itself um, is a desert planet. Let me see if I can pull up the map here. All right, so you'll obviously see that this is a little bit bigger than Koltir. It has over 50 different areas or districts, as I like to call them, that you can go and take over. And obviously, you see the different faction areas right here in different colors. Um, these areas, in order to take an area, you have to have a corresponding area. So if you look closely, you see how this district right here has a couple of different connection points on each side. Now, in order to take, like, let's say for example, we wanted to take this district. Well, currently we wouldn't be able to take that district for the Vanu because we have no connection to it. We would actually have to go to a place like this where it has the connections and take those places over before we were able to overrun these districts right here. But anyways, moving on. Now it's starting to get daytime. These day and night cycles are really cool. I like Indar because it has a great skybox. It's one of the better skyboxes. I'm gonna try my hand at flying. I'm probably not gonna be very good at it, so bear with me. Anyways, so this is the cockpit view of the Scythe, I believe. It is the Vanu character or faction specific fighter. Uh, if you, yeah, see, you get a nice little look. Now, like you see how I said it has a nice desert area. The sun is rising, so you're not going to be able to see the night skybox very well, but the night skybox is gorgeous. Ooh, I'm going to die. Let's try to get back into bounds here. All right. Anyways, it's really just kind of a rocky, mountainy terrain. It has a lot of different areas. There are some areas that are a little bit more grassy. I like these large bridges that go across these large like crevices in the earth, the canyons and whatnot, and they make for really good flying. Uh, I see all kinds of Valkyries and things like that flying through these canyons. People are really good at piloting, um, way better than I'll ever be at piloting. These guys are really good. I try to pride myself on the fact that I'm really good with my rocket launcher and the way I'm able to hold the lock and things. But some people use these cliffs to their advantage. Now, if you're looking for a fight, most of the time on Indar, what you'll find is the fights at what's called the Crown, and it's pretty much this location that's at the top of the hill. This large hill. There's huge areas of open space that's leading up to it, and it has really huge bridges that can be fought for. It's really cool. I'll try to get us over there if I can figure out how to get there. I don't really want to bring up my map while I'm flying. I'll get killed or I'll crash. But yeah, this is pretty much what Indar looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and try to push forward a little bit to a different area. And if you notice, how I was talking in my Coltier video is how the landscape kind of it cuts off at a certain area. If you can see in the far distance, it kind of cuts off and is hazy. But as you get closer, everything pretty much loads in. Um, it's really seamless. So if you're going through each and every one of these districts, you're not going to see any load screens. You're not going to see any. I haven't really experienced a lot of frame rate issues with the game when I'm kind of just flying around like this. Um, it's usually when you get to the point where there's a lot of players and there's a lot of ships in the sky and things of that nature, that you're going to start to see frame rate issues. But this is a beta, so they are working on it. I assume. I think they're going to try to keep it at like what was it, like 30 frames per second, something like that. Um, you can see that the bases are really close together. Now, with each base, obviously, you take over the different areas, and in these districts, I don't know if they give you any bonuses unless you can take over the entire continent. And you can take over the entire continent in the game. Oh, I'm getting shot at. People are not happy that I'm flying around. Um, you can take over the entire continent, and I think you get a bonus, some sort of bonus. In the PC version, you get bonuses to I don't know what, but once a faction takes over the entire continent, the continent gets locked out, and they can't really, and nobody can access that continent for a certain period of time. Oh, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Right now I have it on easy fly mode. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Oh no. Anyways, so this is Indar. Like I said, if you're really looking for a fight during the beta, this is probably a place to go. The crown is what you want to look for on any faction. It's usually all three factions pitting against each other for the crown itself or for the surrounding districts. Other than that, they do like to talk. Some of the different factions and their outfits like to post on Twitter where they're going to be and when the fight is going to be. So if you're looking for any specific fights on any other continent, then you go ahead and look on Twitter. You'll find a lot of them. I think there's the Swarm and the Void, and they have all kinds of different Twitter tags for their outfits. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you like, and I will hopefully be making some more videos soon, and I'll see you later.